Here we are, bidding farewell to the Philippines as we set off on our highly anticipated journey to Japan. In order for you to truly grasp and experience the freedom we felt, we'll need to rewind and bring you back to a week ago. It was a time filled with boat repairs, the task of removing every single item on our boat to weigh our boat, along with provisioning in 80% humidity, all while managing our energetic kids. Join us as we navigate the challenges and stay tuned for an update on the ongoing situation with our cracked centerboard case from the previous episode.
So we're waiting for some good weather until we can leave to Japan.
And that ain't today, my friends. Middle of rainy season here in the Philippines.
Surrounded by typhoons, boat snapped in half.
The boat snapped in half, not really, but we're going to explain in more detail.
The front fell off.
We're just making repairs to the boat. We're waiting for more crew to arrive. We have to provision, and it's a lot. Anything else?
Nah, but honestly, I'm pretty stressed. You have been too.
Yeah, we're pretty stressed. That's why we're out here in the rain. Just, grounding.
Hopefully not too grounded if there's a lightning strike on it.
Our upcoming trip will look a lot like this, taking us along the northwest coast of the Philippines before we make the big leap to Okinawa, covering a distance of 900 nautical miles. We'll be on high alert for potential typhoons as we navigate these waters. Hey Lenny and Darwin. Yep. Hey, where are you going now?
We're going on a dinghy boat.
Yes, you are.
Jai's making fun of me because I've got absolutely no idea how to do this. Where's the instrument panel?
There's one, the other.
That was Jai. He's been on board for a couple of weeks, assisting us in getting our boat ready for La Vagabonde's upcoming sailing season. He brings a wealth of sailing and racing experience from his upbringing, while Riley, as many of you know from watching for a while, bought his first sailboat 10 years ago without knowing how to sail at all. We're delighted that our new dinghy also sails, allowing us to pass on the knowledge of dinghy sailing to our children.
What's happening?
This was us really making sure we had some fun this morning before we got busy with the boat tasks. We've come to realise that La Vagabonde has required the same level of care and attention as a child.
We have a squall.
You got a knife?
I can't, it's not like letting me go downwind.
There you go,
I'm not going downwind, it just wants to go into it. All right, hang on, sail backwards again. Oh my God.
Right, you go backwards.
Oh, that's probably so scary. Oh, we're gonna die.
Little crappy boy.
This is what I needed to wake me up.
Glad you went?
Oh yeah, I needed that.
Yeah, good.
I know, you were right. It woke me up, that's for sure.
Morning shower. Feeling good.
Amazing.
That was so fun. So we went out there, we hit like a wall of wind. We went hard.
Oh yeah, I think that's called wind.
Yeah, and we may have
Yeah.
put
Cracked a
some
little
pressure
something.
Maybe.
somewhere.
Okay.
It didn't fall over this time at least. It's still up. The mast.
You cracked it again. Do a whizzy dizzy in the rain. Leave that hammer. Don't touch the hammer.
Why?
Because I said so. No playing with the hammer on the boat. Go do a whizzy dizzy in the rain.
No.
Good morning. Hey cuties.
We're going on the 700 Daddy.
Slowly. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Did Jai just find a way for our dinghy to come on? Jai!
Smartest man in the world.
He's good at everything this one.
Wait till we do it properly later with the strap.
Hey!
Hi
What are
everyone.
you doing?
I am going in the way. Oh, it's Mama.
Hey Ellie, so when you
It's Mama. I can see you, Mom.
Yeah?
We
are so squished right now, dude. I'm feeling pretty sharp. Yeah. VIP.
This is Ellie, who just went to do some washing. She's been part of the crew off and on for a couple of years now and has become like family to us. Anyway, we headed back to our Airbnb we rented nearby to recoup. We needed to get the kids as far away as possible from the dust and tools, and in particular, the drying resin on the crack in our centerboard case. If you missed the last episode, you might need to catch up. Here's Riley now for an update on that.
Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to address the comments after the last video. There was heaps of people that were like really concerned, and that's wonderful for us to see such a loyal audience. It's just nice to see everyone being so concerned. So a couple of things. There was more than one person claiming to be like an aerospace engineer and saying that carbon can't be repaired. Which is totally ridiculous. The beautiful thing about carbon and fiberglass is that you can repair it, and with extra layers you can repair it to be stronger than the original. So that's one of the beauties of it. Some people were saying that stuff won't cure in the tropics. That's just not the case. Different resins will cure in basically anywhere. Like, there's massive industries based around that in the tropics. As some people wrote in, why would Riley devalue his primary asset by pointing out flaws in it? Surely this would impact resale value, which was not lost on me. I really did not want to make that last video. Elena and I just make videos about our life. Like, not all of it, but certainly what is happening, and it would have felt a little bit dishonest to not include that. So, because it was such a massive thing going on, and there was so much time and energy going in to get that organized and finished and repaired before the Japan trip. Yeah, it definitely had to go in. And things can be repaired, as I've said before about carbon. So the repair has been done. I believe that it's very good, probably stronger than the original design plans. Importantly, we're on our way to Japan. So yeah, just a little explanatory note there for everyone watching.
This is a bit cute, isn't it? Hey?
A whole lot.
Good. So good. Thanks, Ellie.
You're welcome. We're ready right now.
You look fabulous. I'm also in a flannel.
What the hell is this?
What?
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! What's the point of that? Show me again.
It's really weird,
That
hey?
makes sense.
What's that, Lenny?
It's a crab claw.
Screwdriver.
A spanner, yeah.
We decided to call it an early night, knowing that tomorrow was going to be a huge day. It was something I personally was dreading, but I understood it was necessary.
They really give way here. So we're just heading down to the boat now. I called up Jai and he's like, you might want to get down here because it's going to rain pretty soon. We need to empty every single thing off the boat so that when we weigh it this afternoon, we've got an accurate number. Because myself and...
He's giving way.
They're giving way. There's no one behind you.
Mom, where are we going?
Myself and Rapido have been sort of like this a bit because they were supposed to weigh it and they didn't. The load cell was broken on the crane, and this is like such a huge, it's like the main factor. It's where your money goes when you're buying a multi-hull. Is trying to keep the weight down. So
I can see the old airplane.
having not known that, it's been, yeah, anyway, this is just really
It's an important day.
instrumental.
Boys are all finished up. Well done. Done an awesome job.
Actually, can I just keep this one on the boat? It's just clothes. It's my
No.
precious clothes. I don't want to leave it out. There's my beautiful things in here. Does this really count?
Yeah,
Really? Everything counts?
I'm taking the spoons off.
Oh my god, stop.
Yeah, no, I am. Everything's coming off.
Long way up here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this is kind of going to piss Elena off, I think. No, everyone else is vaguely happy to do it.
No.
Annoying nonetheless.
We'll have to pull all the stuff off, put it on the trolleys, roll the pallet jacks around here, and then carry everything upstairs so that it's out of the rain. And then we have to like put everything back down again. Now what Elena doesn't know is that each piece I'm going to be, once it's all up in here, I'm happy. And then each piece that we are going to take that back down to the boat, I'm going to argue basically every single point. I'm going to be like, do we need 10 spoons or do we only need 7? Like, what about this bag of clothes? I don't think that we need that. How many towels exactly do we need?
Dad, you stepped on the pool boy and then he tripped it on the. Lenny got a poop on his toe and then he washed the poo too.
Did Lenny get poo on his toe?
You just missed it. You didn't get it.
Darwin, where's the poo-poo?
Okay, whilst Riley's not here, I'm just gonna have a little moment because we are so annoyed at this job. Like, we are just tearing everything out of the boat and putting it up in this storage room in no particular order. So when we rearrange everything and put it back on the boat, it's going to be a disaster. Like, this is the worst thing I've ever done.
It's the worst thing.
We're really frustrated.
Should we just give up?
I've thought about it, like, every item I look at, I'm like, surely I don't have to take this little thing off, like, but I do, and it's never ending, and
Halfway through this room.
halfway through, Jai was just saying that he does this every year for when he races boats, and I'm like, what an annoying job. But the difference between our boat and a race boat is we live on this boat, so we have all kinds of things, bits and bobs, enough to last months and months. So yeah.
We're gonna do this once a year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not bad. Wow.
Snapping me out of my bad mood were Kai and his girlfriend Carine, who I hadn't met yet, as they arrived. The missing members of our Japan crew. Kai is a professional sailor and has a wealth of knowledge. We had the pleasure of having him on board with us back in the Bahamas a couple of years ago, and we were thrilled to have his presence once again. What do you think about this, Kai?
I've just really started to discover, so I don't want to say
No
anything
opinions
much,
yet?
but
Okay.
I think the job is a nice looking job.
How many days did you spend at sea? Tell me that.
Well, we were at sea for this Ocean Globe race in 4 different legs, and let's just say
Which
that
you won.
yeah, which we did win. Let's just say the shortest leg was 36 days, so I was at sea for a lot more occasionally. 42 days was the longest.
And so Riley convinced you to come on a boat again for the Japan trip.
Yeah, well, here we're fast, the distances are shorter, so I don't
Yeah.
suppose we'll be doing any 40 days at sea.
No.
But yeah.
I was calling Kai up like kind of immediately after, feeling pretty bad, and he was like, oh, you know, I really don't know, mate, like I really have just spent 5 months at sea, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll call you in a month. And a month later I called him up and he's like, yeah, you know what it's like, you get back on land and you sort of start wishing that you're out sailing again, so I'll be there.
And here you are. And Carine is super excited for Japan. Her and I were just looking on the map.
Yeah,
of all the
Japan,
places.
me too. I'm really excited to see Japan.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
No, never been.
Oh.
And seeing it by sailing boat is probably one of the best ways. So
Yeah.
I think it should be awesome.
Kai's been on board for 20 seconds.
I broke it.
Now what?
I can't stand here and hold it all the time, can I? So I have a screwdriver to fix it. Can you help me? Screwdriver's a good one. Can you hold it for a
I'm
second?
gonna go inside.
No, thank you.
You're just gonna stand there forever now, Kai.
Thank you. He's got it back. Oh,
Another thing to fix, Jai. It's a mess. So we've got the whole crew in the car and we're just going up to the Airbnb to get some air conditioning and look at the weather. Is that what's happening?
Yep.
And we've also removed every item off of the boat.
There's a few sneaky little bits and bobs lying around. that
Yeah, there
I'll,
definitely is. I
I'll
tried to
turf when
hide
you're
some
not
from
here.
Riley. No!
I really love the smell of fuel.
Hey kids!
Alright.
Hey! How have you been, Ellie?
Yeah, good.
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 What'd you do?
I been reading and they've just been
Okay,
playing with
nice.
toys.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank BetterHelp for being the paid partner of this video. Yeah, just a little bit about our journey with mental health on the boat. For starters, I realized the other day I've been living on board a boat for 1/3 of my life so far, which is just a wild thought. Like, by the time I die, yeah, I will have lived most of my life, hopefully if I live to be an old age, on a boat. And it's just been such a wild journey, full of highs and lows. Riley experienced depression at one point. I had severe stress that led into burnout, which was really difficult to navigate. And then you throw kids in there and a business and a boat, and it's like, what? And I'm just so happy we live in the 21st century where we have incredible resources available to us, whether that's a gym membership, you know, meditation apps, services like BetterHelp that help connect you with a credentialed therapist specific to your needs. And yeah, we couldn't rate therapy highly enough, which is why we're super happy to be recommending them to you guys. If you've been meaning to begin therapy and you don't know where to start, please listen in. Or if you've tried therapy and you don't really feel comfortable in an in-office situation, you might find the online therapy a lot less daunting. I'm actually just about to jump on a call with my therapist. I've got one scheduled in. The flexibility is really amazing. You can pick your day and time, and you can speak to your therapist however you want, via phone or computer or via phone call, video chat or messaging, however you feel the most comfortable. So it's so easy to get started. First up, you just go to their site. You can use my link. It's betterhelp.com/sailing, and you answer a few simple questions, and BetterHelp will match you with a credentialed therapist, usually within 48 hours, which I really love, so you can get started fast if you want to. So yeah, BetterHelp have a great offer for you guys. Definitely take advantage. If you would like to let BetterHelp connect you with a credentialed therapist, someone to support you, give you the unbiased advice that you might need, just head to betterhelp.com/sailing, or just choose Sailing the Vagabond during sign up and you'll enjoy a special discount on your first month. Thank you guys so much.
All right, dude. So GFS just puts typhoons everywhere.
Discovering the cracks in our boat and having to repair them took away valuable time from reaching Japan before the start of typhoon season. Our videos are now almost up to real time, so it's already August, the most active month for typhoons here. We've already witnessed a few typhoons coming close to the Ryukyu Islands, our intended first stop. We had to move quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening over here?
Oh, I
think
said,
I've
Ellie,
ordered.
come and have a look at how much meat you've ordered, and she walked around the corner and goes, oh!
I thought that was it, and then I saw them and I was like, that.
No, but it's like, it's them.
What's that?
You know, and then there's a lot of ice there
All
before
right.
the next lot.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we'll be,
I reckon you got it right, Ellie.
yeah.
One is tofu because we couldn't get like
We
them.
could put a week's worth in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. It was a shock.
The water here is so disgusting. It's like, I would do anything not to get in this water. I feel so sorry for that guy. The guys have been setting up here for a few hours. We're lifting the boat. We have got all of our bets in.
What did you guess?
Mine was the lowest at 12.5.
Oh, I hope you're right, babe.
I hope it's 11, but
Lenny, how many tons do you think the boat's going to be?
11?
Oh, okay, nice. How many tons do you think the boat's going to be, Darwin? 12 teen. 20? Oh my god. If you guys have been watching for a while, you might have seen when we first launched this boat and how stressful that was. I was freaking out, so like
it jumped
today,
out of the forward cradle,
yeah, it just kind of went.
rocketed back, and I was on board, and Elena was freaking out. It was so
I
funny.
seriously thought the boat was just gonna fall to the ground. We made it into the water anyway. This is the second time we've done it. and I'm just as nervous.
Yeah, in the end we've decided to lift from where the beams meet the hammers here, which Rapido have given us the green light to do. So yeah, we're just checking. It's going up now.
How are you two going?
Yeah,
Chill?
good.
Chill as a cucumber?
I'm pretty chill.
Wait, cool as a cucumber. That's
Cool as a cucumber. Exactly. It works both ways.
Like, that just looks like it's going to swing back. We have the lines tied. I just don't know how this is going to work. Alright, this is it, I think. Come over here, babe. We have literally been here for 4 hours, and every time I think they're going to lift, I like run and set up all the cameras and the time lapses, and then the hook comes back down and they play with it again. And now we retreat to the shade again. This is it. Oh my god. Oh. It's gonna swing back. It's swinging back. Are we going down? Why are we going down? This is my least favourite thing to do. Watch that front tip! Do they have to adjust something? Oh my gosh.
So we lifted it up, and as you all would have seen, it's like that. So there's just a little bit in the water there. So we got to point, so it's looking like it'll be at least a ton, but they need to drop it down and readjust so they can lift it up so it's more flat.
So now it's lifting perfectly, like even, but it's going to touch the mast. So I think this is going to be another failed attempt.
Cut. Next one. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that looks great. That's it!
Earlier with the front in the water.
What's happened?
Oh, I feel like I've been a bit of a grump lately on the videos. I don't know if I should keep. I don't think you should film me anymore. The boat, they lifted the boat and it was like this with the bow in the water, and they were saying, oh, it's now, which is disappointing. And then when they picked it up straight and level, fully out, it ended up being point. Given all the numbers that came in, I should be happy about that. But it just makes me think that the load cell is inaccurate and that it was a complete waste of a day. So
This morning, we were feeling pretty down as we sorted through our belongings and prepared to move everything back on board, realising that we'd have to repeat this process again later in the year in Japan. On the bright side, no, there's no bright side.
So the bulk of this is now done. This room here was very full. That had all of our stuff in it. There's still some, one spear gun. I threw one away, well, I gave one to Jai, and the other one I'm mailing away. So this is a pile of rubbish. So I'm really, really happy that we're not lugging around completely useless stuff on the boat anymore. It feels very cathartic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very happy. What's going on, Ellie?
Just organising the food. All the food that we took off the boat is now going back on.
How many cans of food have you put on? How many kilograms of cans do you think you put on my boat?
I mean, I don't know, 100.
100 cans?
Oh, there's more than
100
100.
kilos.
Oh, more than 100 cans. I would say we've probably got about 300 cans.
You. And how far away is Japan?
5 days.
We're not going around the world.
We could go around the world.
That's the point, yeah. We could divert course and just decide to go around the world if that's what we want. But no, today feels really good. I was so grumpy taking everything off the boat,
Oh, were you?
but it feels good putting everything away.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed, bud. Can you please explain to me what you're doing here?
Hi, Riley.
Hey, mate.
Hey. Well, I found this broken mast foot here. There's a tube goes from the top of the dinghy right down to the bottom.
Yep.
Keeps the mast nice and straight and solid so you can put the sails and go sailing. But it's all split down the bottom, and we need to repair that. And yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hopefully, in not too long, we can have this dinghy sailing again, which would be fun.
You. Nice one, mate. All right, Jai, what have you got going on down here, mate?
A whole lot.
Beautiful, right? So, you recording this time?
I am.
Beautiful. We've just got the new steering arm in, which we had repaired. The guys welded it up for us. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more problems. Before it was leaking a heap of water through the old seal. This is just like it's like a manual car seal.
Gear stick seal.
Gear stick seal, yeah. So we've got the new arm in, new seal. We're just sealing the mounting plate up now. I'm going to slide the seal back and get all that over the little joint and over the new fix, and hopefully it doesn't leak any more water.
Nice one, dude.
Yeah.
You guys, things are looking so good. We are done inside, apart from the fresh food shop, which we'll do last minute. Yeah, everything's looking good apart from the weather to leave.
Yep.
A few more days passed, and we tackled some last-minute tasks, including our favourite, checking out of the country. This typically involves a day of visiting various official buildings to collect lots of fun stamps.
Oh my gosh!
How do you feel, mate?
I feel not good
Why's that?
because I got brains.
You've got brains.
No, not brain, weight.
Are you saying that there's a correlation between intelligence and unhappiness?
Yes,
Have you been reading Nietzsche?
yes.
High five, bro.
We also got to make a trip to the hospital after Darwin secretly played with the hairy caterpillars that we strictly told him not to touch, but of course he couldn't resist. Additionally, we made an effort to tire the kids and ourselves out before our upcoming week-long journey at sea.
Look, Daddy!
I know, where you go?
Terrible filming, Elena. Oh, and we celebrated Ellie's birthday, which was lovely. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Turns out that Elena and I have both had dengue fever. I've had issues with my thyroid like many years ago, and it's been very well balanced for like a decade. And I just found out recently that that's not functioning well at all. One of my numbers is like really skewed. Also, amongst the crew, there is diarrhea, constipation. Elena has either a broken or bruised rib.
I don't know if I bruised my rib or Riley was saying I could have cracked a rib, but I went foiling yesterday with Jai. And it was so fun, but the board just flipped and I landed on it, like my full body weight, and I can't do much. It's like, it hurts to breathe.
So I would say out of 10, our readiness to take on the typhoons north of the Philippines would be at about 0.5.
Yeah, we're all in the wars, to be honest, but we just need to get out of here. Like, it's too hot, I need to go. I'm sorry, Philippines, but Katya, like...
Guy, I feel like you're at least partially responsible for Elena's rib.
I was just the driver, I wasn't involved. I was just cheering on from the background.
And you leave today, mate.
Yeah, on the way back home today, back to probably hotter Cairns.
That means I won't receive quite as much bad news.
Yeah, less bad phone calls. Yeah.
Due to my own ignorance.
Just a boat. Wigging out more money.
Yeah. You've done an absolute mountain of work on board. I can hardly believe it. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate your help.
Thank you. Hopefully it all goes good in Japan and yeah, good crossing.
Come sailing in Japan.
Come sailing, yeah.
You gotta enjoy the boat now.
I'm excited, definitely.
Can you two just chill?
We were truly grateful for Jai's dedicated weeks spent fixing our boat and felt so bad that he wasn't setting sail with us. Fortunately though, he had an exciting plan of sailing his own boat back in Queensland. Still, we really hoped Jai would return to crew with us next time. He is such a light.
You cleaning the boat, Lenny?
He's helping me. They've put a load of sanding dust everywhere from the job on the Vagabond.
No doubt.
Carine, have you done much sailing?
I've been sailing for a year now. As I just got my own boat in Brittany and discovering all the different knowledge about sailing. So I'm so happy to be having more experience in sailing now, and especially in Japan, as I've been willing to discover the Southern Islands since a long time now. So I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right, this is an example of how hot it is in here. That's cheese. A huge thank you to HYS in Subic Bay for hosting us. Their exceptional hospitality and having all the necessary resources made our lives a lot easier. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
Finally, we are out of here.
Oh my God. That bow thruster was absolutely insane.
Yeah. I feel like you just didn't know about the tide.
I just did a 180.
Yeah, we have not known life with a bow thruster, and that was epic.
Thanks, Jai.
Yeah, thanks again, Jai. And check out the spot for the dinghy. This is where we wanted it all along, but we didn't have time to install something on the tip of the boom here. But whilst Jai was on board, he figured out a way to pull it up sideways. Now we get to put that where it belongs with that.
He did it. It's just a small thing that was very clever. He said, all I did was just put the bow up, and then you can run a light, like a pulley system from here down, and as you're pulling up, it just slides on. You just need a towel. Towel.
What are you doing, Lenny?
I'm screwing the screws.
What for?
Because so I can look up there.
What's up there, though?
The centerboard. They're gonna look there.
Yeah. Thanks, baby.
Every scratch in the paintwork that's happening here, I feel, is ultimately worthwhile.
One of the things that Dylan and Mark, so Dylan from OBMG and Mark from Rapido, were teaming up together with to figure out was the batteries overheating in the engine room. But in the end, they just sectioned off the batteries and they've got some airflow through them, and that has worked. So we just motored for probably 3 hours before we fully turned the engines off to sail. 34 degrees and 35 degrees. And from previous experience, that would be more like they would be heading right up to, they'd be on their way to 40 already, and I'd have to have the roof open. So that's great. I can send a message saying we've sorted it.
Probably a bit late for a coffee, but we're all having a coffee and we're sailing towards our anchorage for the night, and the clouds have just like covered the sun and it's really moody, and we're all just really happy right now to be moving. Yeah, that was like a really hard 2 weeks, a really hot and hard 2 weeks. So it feels so good to be 100% and on our way. sun's come out for sunset. We've got the moon up here. Look. Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wait. We are so lucky. How's today's sail been?
Amazing. We sailed basically nowhere. We just, well, we were delayed leaving, so we were supposed to leave it would have been nice to leave at sort of 6 a.m. We didn't leave till 12. So we've made good ground, but in that amount of time we had to motor out of Subic Bay where the wind was funneling. So we're motoring into the wind, and then as soon as we got out of that area and headed on course, the wind had died down because it wasn't funneling into that area. So now we're making good speed, but it's just
we're not going to get to our anchorage till midnight.
No, we're not going to get there till midnight.
Yeah.
Well, I've been complaining a lot on the videos. I've got, for the 30th time, I've got dengue fever and my thyroid is way out of whack, so I've just got no energy. And I actually had to, Elayna, I didn't tell you, but I thought it best to let Kai know that.
Oh yeah.
It's like a safety thing.
Yeah.
Because I just don't have the energy that I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, maybe I'll ask Kai how the sailing's been. Maybe he'll complain.
Leave me alone, I'm going back to sleep.
So yeah, we're gonna have to sort out Riley's thyroid once we get to Japan, but we couldn't delay anymore. Had to get on our way for our sanity.
The sailing so far has been, well, I think we've been lucky. There was no wind on the forecast, and actually we've been able to sail for most of this afternoon.
Yeah.
So in terms of going quickly, no, we're not super fast, but at least we're sailing. The engine's switched off, and I think that it's really nice, really pleasant, lovely light, and the sunset's coming, and over here is all the green jungles and stuff of the Philippines. I can see the rain over there and a rainbow at the same time as the sunset's happening there. There's the moon up here, so in terms of sailing right now, it's awesome, really nice.
What's going on?
We're talking about the snow in Japan. They're really excited to build a snowman.
Who Darwin is?
Yeah.
You're gonna build a snowman, mate.
Do you know how to build a snowman?
First we put a nose, we put the eyes, and we put the mouth, we put the mouth.
What's the nose made out of though?
Carrots!
Board is showered, Riley's having a nap whilst Kai's on shift. We're still a couple of hours away, but we've had to turn the engine on because we lost the wind, which means we'll actually get there a bit earlier and hopefully we'll get a really good night's sleep before another big day of sailing tomorrow. We have 5 full days of sailing until we reach Okinawa, probably. And if you guys want to see more sailing stats, how far we're going and how fast, you can follow us on Sea People, our app. I'll pop the link in the description box below. It's free and you can follow all your friends. If you're living shoreside as well, you can find a way to get out on boats. It's a really amazing app. We're so proud of it. So yeah, definitely jump on Sea People, and I'm gonna put the kids to bed. So I guess we will see you in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for being here and like making this possible. It's such a dream. Like, it's all been a dream, but this period in our lives in particular feels super exciting, and we're just so lucky and grateful to be here, honestly. Maybe it's the kids being such a fun age too, like we really feel like we're sharing it with them. Yeah. Thank you. And good night from the South China Sea.